guys, Mr. and Mrs. Flashback here, starting off the week. It is Monday. We're coming up to a nice little warm spell this week, so maybe warm weather, hot sales.
I don't know if that's how that works, but if you're new, this is Linda. I am Cameron. We're going to go over what sold in our online store this week. This week, Monday through Thursday sales. We sell stuff on platforms like eBay, Mercari, Poshmark. We have items out in front of us here. Linda's going to have the numbers first, then we will show you the items that sold. A lot of this stuff you should be able to find when you're out at garage sales and estate sales yourself, thrift stores, and then hopefully there'll be some cool stuff to learn about. I don't think it was that good today, though. How did we do?
So we didn't make goal. We were $100 short. And honestly, about 10 minutes ago, we were still $200 short.
Our best sale.
We'll get into that in the very end. So we did have 10 sales that came through, and we did just about $300 on our main platform, eBay.
I'm glad we got as good as we did today. Really easy shipping day for Linda after a busy weekend of shipping. But yeah, I was hoping for a couple more things. It's still early, though, so there's a 3 hours left in the day or so. Some more stuff could come through. First off, a good one. I just listed this.
Repeat buyer purchased this Pentax IQ Zoom EasyYR.
Yep.
35mm camera, sold for $44 shipped.
I paid $5, I think, at a garage sale, and it sold within a couple days for $43. We've done so well on cameras. I just literally am testing and listing some more right now. Probably one of my favorite, newest categories to really dive deep in the past year or so. So cool.
Then we got a Panasonic wall mount adapter. I think it's for the phone bases, so you can put it on the wall. And that did sell for $12.50.
We bought the whole phone set. It was better parting it out, so made a little bit extra money just on that piece.
Then Cameron purchased a bunch of Native shoes.
This is from a different buy, actually.
Oh, different buy. Okay. So we got a bunch of Native brand shoes from Saks, but then these ones are separate. These are the Miles slip-on shoes. They are new open box, and those sold for $24 shipped.
Paid $4, but they'll go under £1, so...
Then from Camp 2023, we got a remote. This is a Toshiba for the...
Looks like it's for a DVD recorder.
Oh, okay. And that sold for $8.50 shipped.
Or a DVD, VCR, whatever, yeah.
Then we got Top Gear 16, the complete 16th series. And that sold for $10.50 shipped out of the DVD 800 buy.
Yeah, never heard of that one.
Then this one from Savers, Jaco Pastorius, a modern electric bass player, sold for $18 shipped.
That was $2.
Then one of our Apple mice sold again, so I think we are going to have a couple of sales, hopefully, before somebody else overtakes us on the price.
We're probably lowest price right now. We have a bag of like 40 of these. We probably sold through a quarter of them. This sold for
$13.50 shipped.
I think I'm in them for 40, all of them. It's a really great deal. I'm really glad I got them.
Nice. Then we got another remote, a Panasonic audio system remote, sold for $9 shipped. Then this is a good series to look out for. This is the Kingdom series by Chuck Black. This is a paperback set. This is
6
books 1 through 6. Yeah. And those did sell for $40 shipped.
This was $10 at a thrift store. Linda was there with me, went on a Sunday. And usually they price books individually, but they put this lot together for $10, and I bought it and it sold. And he had other sets too. They just weren't complete there, but his sets seemed to sell pretty well.
So Chuck Black.
Chuck Black.
Author to look out for. And last but not least is this vintage Pavarotti embroidered handkerchief. It is out of the Opera buy. It is the item that we don't know if you'll be able to find this one at a garage sale.
And I don't know if it's like really his. The thing is, we bought the item from a guy who bought a storage unit from a guy that was in the opera industry. He had a lot of music stuff, paperwork from opera shows, Phantom of the Opera stuff that he had been a part of, or at least been to shows with. There were pictures of him with Pavarotti, just famous people. So this could be legit. I have no idea. I got it from that guy. I think I paid $10 for it, and I sold it for
$100 shipped.
That was kind of like a price. There was no way to comp it out. I just threw it up there and said, hey, if someone will give me $100, and they did. And that actually helped us have a little bit better of a day. That's all we got for now. Hopefully some more stuff will come through, but we'll definitely see you in a second with what sells on. Back with sales for Tuesday. How do we do?
Really great, actually. Today was a great day. So we had 16 sales on our main platform, eBay, for just under $5.75.
Solid day, especially since yesterday was not so great. Let's see what sold first.
First up, we've got a lot of 9 Cape Light series by Thomas Kincaid Spencer. These are hardcover.
There are 4 of them, but there are others.
Yeah, hardcover, cute, like little homey books kind of thing. Somebody messaged us and said, "Hey, I already have some of them, but can I get a deal on them for $30?" We had them listed at $45.
They're on sale
I think.
though for $34.
Oh, okay, so we brought them down to 30 for them, and they purchased them, and those will go out.
They came in a big box of books and some other stuff for $10. I had bought it for some DVDs, and that thing sold for 40 or 50, so that was just kind of an extra thing to make a few bucks. This next one's pretty cool.
This is a Canon HF-R300 Vixia. It's an HD digital camcorder bundle, so it's got the charger, the battery, I think it's got an HDMI cord in there. It's got the instruction manual and a disc to, like, I don't know if it's an instruction disc or if it's the one that helps you to download your stuff on there. Yeah. And that did sell for $90 shipped to a repeat buyer. Pick that up at our local thrift store.
Yeah, I paid $25 plus shipping. Luckily, that thrift store does have 7-day returns. If it doesn't work, that's why I spent that much on it. So I knew if it didn't work, I could return it. But it actually did work well, and it had all the batteries and everything it needed, so that sold pretty quick.
And then the same person bought this one. They bought the Sony CyberShot DSC S750. It's a 7.2 megapixel digital camera.
Megapixels. This is not a great camera, and this still sold for
$78 shipped. So this person spent just under $170 for these two cameras, so which would be awesome for us in shipping. We'll be able to send those out.
And they both sold overnight. So these were both listed yesterday. I tested them out. The Sony one I did have to buy a battery for and a charger. No, I had a battery. I had to buy a charger, I think, for $7 or $8 or something. So, but the camera was actually just sitting in my death pile of cameras that I have. Most of them don't work. But I went back and tested all the ones, and I marked them all that don't work. And this one was one that must have just got thrown in that does work. So that was good. Happy to see those go.
Next up, we got a Bauer Rapid battery charger, the Hypermax 20-volt lithium battery, and that sold for $20 shipped.
Paid $1, and it was also listed last night.
Then we got a pair of two pairs of Under Armour women's Charged Assert shoes.
I don't recommend selling shoes in lots like this. It doesn't usually go well, but...
No, so that 2-pack did sell for $40 shipped.
They're not really a great selling pair of shoes anyway. That's why we do it like that.
Next up, we got a hat. This is a Nike Just Do It Legacy 91 baseball cap. It's a red one, and that sold for $17 shipped.
I think I paid $1.
Then we got one of our Snap-on tools pieces out of the $1,200 tool buy. This is the MT2500 Ford 1B adapter. Everyone's got these in their junk drawer, and that one did sell for $28 shipped.
Yeah, it did.
Next up, another pair of shoes. These are a pair of Adidas Sambas. These are a men's classic black with the brown gum on the bottom, and those are size 14.
Big size.
They did sell for $65 shipped.
I think I paid $15 on those, and yeah, but they sold pretty good. So
next up, this is Hustle and Flow. It's one of the movies for PSP. Sold for $20 and some change.
Yeah, just one of the movies even. I was surprised a movie worth that much, but
yeah. Then we got this cool North Face jacket. It's the North Face brown label leather rucksack backpack. Made in USA. Pretty cool looking backpack. Cameron cleaned it up.
I actually threw it in the wash because it was kind of dirty. It's still got a little bit of marks on it. It's not in perfect shape, guys. And there's some marks on the side. But way better than it was. Smells better now. This was $1 at a garage sale because it was dirty. And it sold in a day for, listed last night,
$41 ship.
So again, that was on an offer to watcher. So that was cool. 4 items I listed last night sold today.
Then the end of an era. The last set we've got of our Blue Devils patches.
Yep. Sad.
There's 4 in there, so we'll probably throw in the one as a freebie just so we can say that's it. And those did sell for $10 shipped.
And we spent $5 on a box of patches at a garage sale. On the wimpiest looking garage sale. There was not much out there. A little shoebox had for $5, and it had the Duke patches. It has the Aztec patches we still have. It had
it had so many different ones. A lot of numbers and stuff. It was the ones.
Yeah, we sold a bunch of numbers, like just random numbers to people. There were some like Napa part ones.
Yeah, like ones you could tell that had come off somebody's uniform. Yeah. Some of them were nasty.
And then there was some other ones, like some fireman ones in there. I think.
Fireman, and then Forest Service ones too.
Yeah, and then a couple from like a military group that they had, like these big pets. We still have some of those left. Yeah. I forgot the other one we sold. A lot of there were Duke patches. We used to sell them in different lots, though. We had 2 different styles.
Yeah, there was 2 different styles.
And then we ran out of the ones, so then we just sold those. And there was a couple other ones. There was some NBA ones, like some Mavericks ones and different stuff. It was a great buy for $5.
Patches are cool to look out for.
If you could find them in bulk like that, I encourage you to buy them. They will sell.
And they're easy to store because they don't take up a lot of space. And
pictures are quick. It's super easy.
Next up, this is a brand Cameron and I had no idea about. One of our sources brought it in and said, hey, he called him and he's like, it's this weird brand. I'm going to spell it out to you while you type it in. So he spells it out, and we've got Tack Hunt Fish. This is a brand that does, like...
I think outdoorsy kind of like, like athletic, outdoorsy, tactical kind of clothes. It's a decent brand. These are a pair of used athletic shorts is what they call them. These ones are the tiger stripe.
So they're a pink and teal and green and tan. They're different colors. And this pair of shorts by itself sold for $35 shipped.
I bought a bag of this kind of stuff. I think there's like 10 pairs of shorts and maybe 2 shirts. And even though one of the shirts I'm probably going to keep for myself.
Look good on it.
But I think I spent $40 on the whole bag. And each of these shorts should run $25 to $35.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that the value in these. So, and this is used.
Especially you see that name and you think that's like
and he was like,
brand.
It's Tachunt Fish or Tachunt
he
Fish.
was trying to pronounce it.
And then I was
like
and then I was like, Tack Hunt Fish. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Maybe it is Tachunt, and I'm whatever Tachunt Fish. But anyways, it's a brand. If you see it, it might be a little unassuming. It does feel like good quality, but here's their little logo too.
It's Arrowhead.
Yeah. And they make shirts and different shorts and different stuff. So I was very happy with that.
And then next up, we got a Craftsman 9.2 volt class 2 battery charger. Sold for $30 shipped with the battery.
That was $1 at a garage sale.
Then out of the Anime 150 buy, we've got Otagi Zoshi, the complete series. Sold for $12.50 shipped.
That's a good one because we don't have much left in that set, I don't think.
No, it's all the Naruto stuff. We've got,
which we'd love to sell.
The whole set.
It's not the whole set. That's probably why it hasn't sold. It's a bunch of different Narutos.
Then we got an RVCA black and red maroon pullover jacket. This sold once before.
Came back. They said it was a little small for them.
And
it was kind of maroon, I think, and black.
Yeah, maroon and black. And then it sat, and it finally sold for $24 shipped.
It was $1.
Then last but not least, we got this Miss Pac-Man Namco plug and play battery cover. Sold for $9 and some change.
Yeah, the Pac-Man didn't work. It was all nasty. So, of course, I just pulled this off to try to make something, and it sold.
Yep.
Don't know if I would do that if I was you, but if you're crazy like me, then you will do crazy things. That's all we got. Exactly. That's all we got for today, guys. We really appreciate you watching. We'll be back in a second with what sells on Wednesday. Hopefully some more cool stuff. All right. Go. Sales for Wednesday. How did we do?
Not good. We only had 10 sales.
Why'd you do that?
Oh, I didn't do anything. I was busy.
That's my point.
And we did not make goal.
What was our total?
We came in at just over 360.
Still pretty good compared to like Monday, which was.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to the items though. What sold first?
First up, we have a dress. This is a.
I wore this back in the 60s.
East-West
70s,
vintage
80s.
Red dress.
It's got shoulder pads.
Flared out 80s style. Sold for $32.50 shipped. Then we've got a Super Nintendo.
This is cool right here. This goes to a
mini edition.
Let's go to the Wii, right? Is that a Wii connection?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
So it goes to the Wii.
Yeah.
And that sold for $27 shipped.
I just found this the other day. I was looking. I was like, oh, I got one of these. So that was cool.
Then we got a Gofunko HDMI Cat 5 E6 extender with the IR 130 meter.
Which means what?
No idea.
No one knows.
And that sold for $48 shipped.
That was $10 at the thrift store.
Then repeat buyer got They Shoot Horses, Don't They?
Probably illegal.
Picked it up at our local thrift store, sold for $19 shipped.
That was pretty good for a used DVD.
Yeah. Then we got this cool shirt. This is an original vintage Sleepwater Band t-shirt with Mark Ford. And that did sell for $65 shipped.
No comps. I had listed for 100. A guy offered 40, and I almost took it yesterday. And I was like, I'll counter at 65. Then I'm like, oh, I lost him. And who's going to want this shirt? And then he accepted the offer. So super stoked. Or she. Nice. Super stoked.
Then we got the Amazing Spider-Man Spirits of the Earth graphic novel hardcover book.
Sealed.
Sold for $25 shipped.
So that was $5 at a garage. So I got 2 of them for $5 each.
Then we got a Sharp VCR player, tested and working with a remote.
Had to buy the remote for I think $9 plus shipping or $10 plus shipping. And
that sold for $70 shipped.
I paid $5 for the Sharp, so I paid more for the remote, but it was worth it. It sold within 2 days.
Then we got a USMC IMTV PC repair kit. It looks like all the buckles and stuff, so like if your buckles break, you can repair your buckles. And that pack sold for $22 shipped.
It came with all the military stuff we got the other day.
Then Iron Man 2 for Xbox 360, sold for $16 shipped. Last but not least, we got this signed autograph of Marky Ramone from the Ramones.
Here's Marky.
It's a personalized signature because it says to Dave on there. And that sold for just under $19 shipped.
We bought a bunch of stuff from a guy who bought a storage unit, and the owner of the storage unit's name was Dave, and he was in the music industry. This is years ago. This is the Rock and Roll Bar.
Oh, dang.
So there was a lot of autographs I got, not a lot, but a few, and they all were addressed to Dave.
Dave.
This one I got one. I got a couple other ones. Some I think we sold a couple, and then I got a couple more left. But that's why they all say Dave. So Dave, unfortunately, I guess passed away. So hopefully.
Sorry, Dave.
Yeah, rest in peace. That's all we got. We'll be back in a second with what sells on Thursday. Back with sales for Thursday. How do we do?
11 sales on our Amazon from eBay for just over $710 today.
Very solid day. Helps.
3 of our items being over $100.
Yeah, the first 2 of the day I know were, so that was pretty good. And the last one.
Yeah, so pretty good day.
Let's get into it. First item.
First item is a Sony DVD VHS player with the VCR recorder and everything. And that did sell for $125 shipped with the remote.
Aftermarket remote. The model is SLV D360P. Just listed this last night. Had to buy a remote for it. I think I paid $5 or $10. We're still selling VCRs. Has some scuffs, some marks, but it works out well and it's sold.
And
Next.
it's going to a repeat buyer. So probably a drop shipper, but it's a repeat buyer. We'll take it. Next up, we have this set of Lakeshore Instant Learning Center educational resources. We've got letter recognition, patterning, rhyming sounds, counting, syllable count, and comparing numbers. All of them sealed and ready to go to the person, probably for a homeschooling.
They were $3 a piece at a garage sale. I bought some other Lakeshore stuff that's all sealed. But this set of 6 sold for
$140 shipped.
It's pretty good for someone obviously like homeschool. And there's, I think, what years are they? They had the years on
It
them.
says 4+.
There's one I think that's a first grader.
Oh,
I
okay.
threw it in there too, but I think the rest are all 4+.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that was good. A little bit bigger of an item, but we'll still do okay because of what we paid.
Then we got a Calvin Klein blue leather Carson convertible hobo bag with the wallet.
The wallet's inside.
Sold for $47.50 shipped.
I think I paid $5 for that. Just looked cool.
Then we got a remote. This is a Teak RC858 remote control for a radio. And that sold for $25.50 shipped, picked up at Camp 2023.
That was a good remote right there.
Then,
this is crazy.
Husqvarna Viking sewing machine. We parted it out because it didn't work, and Cameron pulled off all the different pieces and stuff. And this is the extension table for the 6000 series. And this piece itself sold for $80 shipped. Guys, it's a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
And it sold for $80.
There's extension tables on a lot of different sewing machines can sell like it's typical like that. So if you see them, look out for them. But we paid $40 for the whole machine. We sold a little set of tools for $14. We sold $30 for the pedal, and then we sold that for $80. And I still have more parts to sell, so that was great.
Then the Padres fans are out in full force because this is our 3rd Padres jersey to go within a week. This is the Trevor Hoffman Majestic Navy Blue one, sold for $56 shipped.
And we paid $40 or $60 for all the jerseys and a bunch of other stuff, and we're way into the profits, and we got more to go.
Then George Greeley, the Best of the Popular Piano Concerto CD from the Opera Buy, sold for just under $24 shipped.
That was a good one.
Then we got a Tootsie Toy, 1950 to 60s era Ford semi-cab tractor truck with the trailer.
Yep.
Sold for just under $20 shipped.
It says mobile on it, but you can barely read it.
Yeah. Then Ayn Rand box set. It's a paperback Atlas Shrugged Fountainhead, We the Living. There's different ones.
Anthem.
An Anthem.
4-book set.
And that's
$3 at a state sale.
sold for $25 shipped.
Very nice.
Then our Bosch UM3, the universal mixer that Cameron likes parting out. This is the plastic feed pusher, sold for just under $13.50 shipped.
And this one is going to surprise you.
This one came in right at the end. This is Nick Jr.'s Wide Awake at Eureka's Castle. It's on VHS. It's a sealed VHS from 1996. It's the orange tape. It's in the box. It's in pristine condition.
It's got the, I forgot what they call that when you can
The
see
seal.
it. No, there's like the little,
Oh,
I forgot what they call it.
But anyways, it says Paramount on it along the edge, and you can see it on the plastic. And that did sell for, is it a watermark?
Watermark, yeah.
And that did sell for $120 shipped, guys.
Yep, this
VHS.
was crazy. I went to a garage sale. They had boxes of stuff. It wasn't really organized. It was late in the day. and they had a bunch of VHS, and I pulled out a couple of Eureka's castles and different ones. We sold some other ones. Some weren't sealed, but I got like 4 or 5 of them for like $4 or something like that. And I had no idea. I knew they'd be worth something. I didn't even look them up. I was like, oh, these will do good. I've done well on them before, and it surprised me how much they're worth. So crazy, crazy, crazy. That's all we got. Got a lot to pack up here. We'll get this out of here, and we'll see you guys in the next clip. No, we won't. We'll see you in the next video with what sells on.